gazetecilerin bilgi aldığı şahsa simge olarak kuş der.
Şimdi
eski Fenerbahçe Başkanı Kudüs Müftüoğlu. Eğer üstü çizilmiş, hakemlere telkin yapılıyor yaklaşımı. Eğer doğruysa.
Hocam bunu hiç açıklayacaklar. Böyle konuşmayacak.
Bunu söyleyen sokaktaki adam değil. Bunu söyleyen Kudüs Müftüoğlu. Tamam. Hocam troll de olabilir. Bilmiyorum. Ben Bedri Baykal ve Necat Köklü'ye güvendiğim için söylüyorum.
Ama Bedri Baykal troll hesabı göndereceğim hocama.
Hayır.
Ben bakalım öyle lafı sevmiyorum. Yani kulaklarıma bir şeyler geliyor. Abi hayır gel.
Ne konuşacaksın?
Aynen. Bu söyledi. Bundan
Ama Ahmet Hoca'ya da söyledi.
Zaten benim kuşum söyledi. Ben bunu o zaman söylediğim zaman bana herkes kızdı. Bu hakemden korkuyor. Ama birisinden korkuyor. Ben hala anlayamadım neden korktuğunu.
Öyle kim?
Hala seyir.
Kulüp neden korkuyor?
Bugün Malatya maçıydı. Sergen'e kart gösterdi. Korkma kulüsü dedim. Ama seyirci uğultusu vardı. Bugün seyirci uğultusu da yok. Peki neden korkuyorsunuz? Kardeşim neden korkuyorsunuz? Her maçta hata yapılıyor.
Sinan Saydılar'la bu yıllar arasında fark var. Artık hiçbir şey açıkta kalmıyor.
Şimdi Apocuğum geçen hafta bakıyorsun. Fenerbahçe Beşiktaş derbisi diyorsun değil mi? Fenerbahçe Beşiktaş diyorsun. Bak Fenerbahçe Beşiktaş derbisinde kaç tane hatası var hakemin ya? Bak kaç tane hatası var ya? Atmadı 2-3 tane oyuncu var ya. Böyle bir şey olabilir mi? Bir derbide göstermeden 3 tane kırmızı kart var.
Abi kontrolün tamamı kaybettiğini gösteriyor.
Bunlar hafif işler değil. Yani iyice bunlar işin şeyini çıkardılar ya. Hakikaten diyorum. Korkuyorlar. Ya hakemler. Arkadaşlar bakın korkmayın. Size kim tehdit ediyorsa bilmem ne yapıyorsa çıkın açıklayın da Türk futbolu kurtulsun. Yıllardır ben sana bir şey söyleyeyim mi? Bak hakikaten yani en sonunda bu yani Futbol Federasyonu falan lave falan çekiyor. Vallahi çekiyor. Bağırsın Cumhurbaşkanı kendine abi en sonunda bunlara. Ciddi söylüyorum.
Cumhurbaşkanlığı futbolu.
Abi bunu da beceremiyorlar. Söylediler ki Cumhurbaşkanı buraya müdahale edemiyorsunuz. Ya beceremiyorsunuz arkadaşlar.
Cumhurbaşkanlığı futbol politikası.
Abicim inanmıyorum sana. Yusuf Damoğlu geldiği zaman en arka sallıyorduk değil mi? Yusuf Damoğlu neler söyledi adama. Ondan sonra Zekeriya abi neler söyledi. Şimdi bu abi MHK başkanları da değil. Demek ki MHK başkanları da değil bu iş. Az sahibine gerek işler diyoruz. Abi ne alakası var ya bunlar yani ne?
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Radiant team ban.
Liquid's turn to ban.
Radiant team ban.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team
Team
pick.
Liquid's
Bloodseeker.
哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？队友呢？
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Team Liquid's
Medusa.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds Radiant remaining. team ban.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, что сейчас произошло?
Celebrate.
The next label
in the
play.
mad
Next label play.
moonlight.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Liquid.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
The undying wakes.
Ten seconds remaining.
Bloodseeker, blood.
5 seconds remaining.
Blood right, blood right. So, Mystic Snake. My shield.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
I speak for the trees.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Radiant
Zeus.
The next label play. The next label play.
Ten seconds remaining.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Radiant team ban.
The next label play. The next label play.
One by one, they fall.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Turn to pick.
Radiant team pick.
Morphling.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Night
Choose your hero.
By my whiskers.
Prepare for battle.
Stuff.
哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？哎，队友呢？哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？哎，队友呢？
We most certainly do, Zoe. I'm very excited to get into this series, and I was really hoping that Spider-Pigz would get to play with a couple of these heroes. The Venge Medusa is something they've run before, and also this Nightstalker mid as an answer to the Zeus could be quite interesting. It's something they've done previously in Division 2, so is it going to work against Team Liquid? I'm not sure. Thievin, what are you thinking?
Thirty seconds to battle.
Yeah, it is. It's really about what Liquid can do to counteract Noob's aggression, because if this Nightstalker doesn't get enough done in the first nighttime, then the hero's just going to feel weak. The hero is not going to feel like it was worth picking at mid. You'd rather just have something which scales a little bit better. So it really is a lot of pressure which Spider-Pigz have put onto themselves to make this pick work. But you know what? I like that they've done that. I like that they haven't just gone with something safe. They've gone with what they know, and they've gone with this strategy which they believe they can pull off. Can they do it against Liquid? Well, maybe not. But either way, they're going to learn a lot from this series. That is for sure, and I'm definitely excited to see if they can maybe pull off a win, or possibly even two against Liquid. I think it's possible. This team has looked better and better throughout the Division 2 group stages, but obviously Team Liquid is just, you know, they've got the experience, they've got the players, they've got the skill. It is a lot of pressure for Spider-Pigz here, so let's get into this matchup. So we're going to have miCKe playing in the top lane on this Morphling, laning up into Mitch, who is getting beaten by iNsania right now. Beaten out of the lane, but it doesn't matter because DNZ is pulling the creeps across whilst also getting the block off on the small camp at the same time, so should start to level things out up in this top lane. No, it really doesn't. Unless you get caught out accidentally, then it's really, really hard to bring down this Morphling. Is there any killing this Morphling this game? And how does the Medusa work into the Morphling? What kind of leaning is this
Dire's
matchup?
courier has been killed.
Taiga once again. I mean, they're being really naughty here where they throw down this blood right on top of the Medusa. She's not fast enough to get out of it, and then Taiga tosses in LeBron to get the efficiency from this from these blood rights to really bring him down. And another one's going to come down with the avalanche onto Thug. He's forced to pop the mana shield to keep himself alive as Boxi just getting up some free right clicks, but the tower, along with the right clicks from Thug, bring down Taiga. He oversteps himself, and that's going to be first blood for Thug. It is indeed. Yeah, it is indeed. They might be able to get some revenge shortly if these heroes don't keep themselves nice and topped up on HP. And LeBron doesn't have any regen currently, so Taiga's really looking to punish him for this. In fact, he's chasing him down already. If he gets in range, he could be in some trouble. Avalanche is there. Toss available as well, and down goes LeBron. Picked off very, very quickly by Taiga. It's brutal.
Dire's
Meanwhile,
structures
DNC comes
are
over to
fortified.
try and secure the active rune, and qojqva and iNsania won't be able to take it, so Noob's going to be able to grab himself a double damage to help himself out of mid.
Mix on that.
Yeah, Noob kind of just struggling in the early points in this lane. I think that's kind of what we expect from him versus Zeus, you know, so it's just kind of hard for melee heroes to lane into with arc lightning damage. And of course, Zeus just jumping across to the neutral camp in order to farm himself up even more.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now they're saying that a couple of double damage right clicks will do a lot to qojqva, but of course he's got himself that bottle, heals himself up, and we'll be able to go back for the bouncy rune very shortly, unless qojqva can go past him and steal it, which feels unlikely. Although saying that, he's going
Dire's
for it.
bottom tower is under attack.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
But that said, qojqva's still going to be happy with being able to hit some creeps for free, and you know he's now verging on level 6.5, whilst Noob is just verging on level 6 itself, so pretty dominant lead when it comes to XP as well for qojqva. He does to not die in the nighttime.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, but qojqva, he's being very careful, you know, he's sticking to the easy camp, he's not biting off more than he can chew and moving across to the hard or medium camps on the other side of the tower, so seems to know there's some danger if there's clockwork moving in. They're just being very, very cautious to avoid that, though. DNC now getting impatient and trying to find qojqva here. Nice Stalker gonna pop that ultimate and just kind of flies way across the TP's up coming in from Team Liquid. Can they bring down qojqva in time? Yes, they can. The right click comes in. Noob gets one. Looking over towards Taiga. Might get himself another toss. Comes out from Taiga, but Noob has the damage to bring him down. Even under the tier 2 tower, Noob gets himself the double kill. DNC will fall for this, however, but still very much worth it from the Spider Pigs. They're able to get themselves an important kill onto that Zeus and a little support to go with it as well. More TPs coming in from Liquid as miCKe is going to make his way across towards his middle lane as he jumps forward. So what target is he actually looking for here? Is he just looking to kill off the catapult? Meanwhile, Boxi dies at bottom to Thug. Big wins across the board for Spider Pigs here. Noob now realizing he's probably going to have to get himself away as the TPs are coming across. qojqva is here, has that Thunder Gods as well, so Noob has to respect that and not drop too low where he might end up accidentally dropping to that ultimate, but seems good. Spider Pigs doing very well for themselves.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It is indeed, and he's going to keep on running at qojqva, putting some pressure on him, stopping him doing whatever he wants in this game, as Noob even takes his tower from Spider Pigs in mid. Looking for a bit of revenge onto DNZ. He's dropping kind of low here. qojqva with the toss might be able to finish him off with the Thunder God's Wrath. Will certainly do just as DNZ drops Mitch in another lane as well. Also falling up atop to miCKe, utilizing that Thunder Gods along with iNsania's movements to get that kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So meanwhile, Thug has actually moved top. Wants to lane into the Morphling, it seems.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Making a pretty big movement onto miCKe here, but he's got that waveform to just get himself away, so not really much of a threat for the Morphling. No.
Invisibility.
Dire's top tower is under
He's
attack.
being pinged out a little bit here. Taiga
Radiant's
comes in with the toss
bottom
back onto
tower is under
iNsania, bringing him
attack.
back into the clutches of miCKe. The cogs come out from DNC, but the waveform forward is going to be enough to bring him down, but he walks into a stun! Oh no, gets bounced off the cogs and killed off, and now look towards iNsania as well. Thug trying to chew through a second hero. Do they have the damage on the side of Spider Pigs? I think they do. Void will finish the job. Two more dead on the side of Liquid. They are getting very, very sloppy in this game.
Structures are fortified.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Meanwhile, Noob in the jungle pops the ultimate and tries to kind of fly in towards qojqva. See if he can put a bit of pressure onto the qojqva, but he's chill. He's not worried. Got a team behind him. Oh yeah. The ladies call him, you know.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
I could do with more of that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And a huge
Radiant's
advantage with this
bottom
Medusa
tower
now,
has
as she's just kind of got a huge portion of the map to farm up. Has LeBron helping her out as well, just buffing her up with that Vengeance aura, with this Wave of Terror, and just helping Thug be as efficient as possible by dragging creeps over and just constantly helping her farm as best she can. And that's why she's got a bit of a net worth advantage here.
Look out for fallen rocks.
The next label play. The next label play.
Moving on to
Dire are
DNC,
scanning.
easily avoided. Meanwhile, Noob just kind of coming into his own jungle and chasing back the heroes of Liquid. It's daytime, so we're not going to see a whole lot coming out from Spider Pigs until it turns to night. But they still just want to keep playing defensively and kind of oust Liquid from the areas of the map that they want to be in.
Pull roots and run.
Yeah, so he's going to be offering the aggressive potential. Meanwhile, Mitch, he's taking the more
Dire's
defensive
middle
roles. He's
tower
built himself
is
a
under
mech, but
attack.
Liquid maybe coming in on this one. They've got the smoke up. They're pinging out Noob here. In comes the Atos into the immediate silence, but LeBron's going to swap him out. Thinks it's too dangerous for Noob. Just wants him to get him out of the picture. Meanwhile, the hookshot actually comes through onto the tiny desk with the turnaround here on the side of Spider Pigs. A lot of damage coming out, but they will be able to finish the job. Thundergod's finished off Taiga as they'll try and deal with the tombs on the high ground. Easily done so. And now Noob, he's looking for a +1. Boxi could be that +1, but with that Atos turns around and stops him getting off that void, allowing Boxi to run himself away. Liquid will just get themselves out, and by the looks of it, they won't be finding any more kills than this on the side of Spider Pigs.
Not so fast.
Yeah, they're actually picking out noob here as Taiga makes the setup, goes for the long avalanche into the top back. qojqva TP's in with his boots of travel. Lightning bolt's coming down, but DNZ, he's trying to mess with them. The TP gets cancelled by the Ato from Boxi. Now inside the silence, along with the magic damage from qojqva there, will bring down noob. The Night Stalker is dead, and that's a pretty big win for Liquid as they turn their attentions towards this middle
Radiant's
tier 1
bottom
tower.
is under attack.
They're still looking to fight this one. I'm just going to put the ultimate on the high ground. They're trying to bring down Boxi, but the heals are coming out. iNsania keeps him alive with the soul rip, but they will get the kill all the same. Meanwhile, DNZ, he's in some trouble. miCKe gets on top of him, brings down DNZ, looks towards the Boran as well. He will fall as a double kill goes away at miCKe. They want to try and deal with the illusion as well. But Taiga, even looking for a bigger target, a toss back onto third. Oh no, the Medusa's in trouble now as well. Oh, Spider Pigs, they try to hold their ground on the high ground here, but Liquid, they invade successfully, and they punish Spider Pigs for daring to fight them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
He is indeed. They're going for it, but Mitch comes across. He's pretty tanky on this Prophet. Not a hero they can bring down easily with that mech of his and the power treads and the cloak. Yeah, true enough, true enough. Their only sources of damage are really like this Night Stalker and the Medusa's right-click damage, which it's okay, it's getting there, but now it turns nighttime, immediate smoke from DNZ and noob. They have a very clear idea of how they want to play this game, and it is go in the night and kill some heroes. Cheers will they find. They see him, then they go, Silence comes out, they manage to get the spear onto him, he doesn't have the attribute strength going right now, can they bring him down? Yes they can, miCKe is dead, the plan works perfectly for the side of Spider Pigs, they bring down the Morphling, beautiful. That blink dagger, oh yeah. Yeah, if they have the vision off you, they are going to come down on you very, very quickly. And of course, Night Stalker with that nighttime vision just puts him in such an advantageous position when hunting on the map for this Morphling. So the game kind of falls back to even, I would say, with that kill onto the Morphling. You know, that kind of echoes the kill onto Medusa we saw earlier, making things feel pretty tight here in this game. No real advantage coming out for either team just yet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and the Morphling has no counterplay to that silence either. Even with a Manta, you know, it's an AoE silence. Manta doesn't make a difference, so he'll need to come up with a different idea on how to deal with Night Stalker. His team will, as they're going on to qojqva here, they've got the Zeus, DNZ, and noob once again. The strike team strikes and gets themselves a kill. But now the Rupture comes down onto the Night Stalker. He's going to be taking a decent amount of damage here as Taiga comes across. He's got a big toss as well. Unfortunately, gets a zombie instead. Noob, though, still running away and will get finished off by a big clap from iNsania. Meanwhile, Thug hops the ulti in an attempt to save him, but unfortunately it's too late for the Night Stalker. He will go down. Meanwhile, Prophet needs to come in and finish off his tombstone here. That's not really going to happen as the Ato's down onto Mitch once again. Thug going to back him up, but in comes miCKe. He's back to fight. Looking onto DNZ. Swap back from LeBron. Might just save him as they run out of the blood ride. LeBron will be okay. Beautiful trees coming out, but miCKe comes forward, turns around with the stun, with the wave of terror, starting from the bench wall. And now the right clicks and the adaptive strike will be enough to bring him down. Comes forward, gets the stun up, and LeBron will die. A nice couple of kills from Liquid, but still losing that Zeus ultimately. But they do get the Night Stalker in response, so pretty even trade. Maybe a bit of an advantage for Liquid, in fact.
Regeneration!
Radiant are scanning.
saving Private Morphling. And interestingly, he's going for negatives. So there is somebody on his team he really wants to take control of. Zeus always has to be an option, or Undying.
Rolling out.
Yeah, true. And now there's two of them. Well, soon there'll be two of them anyway, in 3,000 gold. I mean, this could be an option as well though, right? Double yeah, this Taiga might be going down, and then Liquid bringing in some heroes to make the approach play here as a heal comes out once again from iNsania, using that soul rip, and now the Thunder God's Wrath will finish job, and this also allows him to see Noob. Noob needs to get himself away, does have the blink dagger, and gets across to the trees, and he's got a TP in 3 seconds, so he will be getting out of this one as qojqva stops chasing.
The seeds of
Maybe. Some trees thrown out from Mitch. Boxi eats straight through them. Noob is chasing. He has got an ultimate should he want to use it, but feeling a little bit cautious. Yeah, he had to use it to avoid the Atos earlier on, so... looks like it's just going to be Thug rocking out and taking control of the enemy jungle though. And they go with the Rupture onto the Medusa. I mean, she's going to break out of the root and get herself back towards her team. Looks like she will be safe for the time being, Liquid not really making any kind of play here. Just forcing back the Medusa, and that's about it. So what's a Rupture used to do that?
Dire are scanning.
Yeah. And now on the side, Taiga finds Noob. Noob needs to get himself away. Pops the silence, but it's still going to be brought down by the adaptive strike from miCKe. That is a big misstep from Noob as he gets himself picked off, and Liquid, well, they completely defuse his Roshan attempt.
A gift from the goddess.
a fitting bounty.
Do it with flair.
Yeah, definitely felt a bit awkward, a bit forced. Maybe Spider Pig's getting inside their own heads a little bit here. Need to keep their cool in this game. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, what were you saying earlier about how Medusa likes staying still? Uh-oh, good shot in. They bait the arcane rune. Zeus goes for it, and he's going to be punished very badly for it. They won't be able to keep him alive. And now the tree's coming out onto Boxi as well. But Clockwork on the front lines might be in some trouble. In fact, as Taiga goes for the toss back onto Noobs. He jumps into the middle of the fight with the Rupture. He's looking towards his B. Straight off the bat, he is taken down, eliminated. Meanwhile, Thug comes in the back, but gets silenced up. Does have a Manta if she wants to break free. Will do exactly that. But look at the zombies. It's Day of the Dead out here as they just come chasing down onto these Radiant heroes. But Boxi's in some trouble. Thug's doing the damage and will be able to take down that Bloodseeker. Now moves across, try and deal some damage to iNsania. Mitch trying to deal with miCKe, just forcing him back out of the fight as the Aghanim arrives for him. And now he looks forward onto the toss back. Mitch in some trouble as miCKe runs through him with the waveform and will finish him up with an adaptive strike. miCKe gets a kill. Meanwhile, Medusa is unable to finish off the heroes in the back lines as the Undying gets away, making this a pretty big win. And actually, this might not be over yet as they jump forward. Thug just going to pop the ultimate to get herself some space. She needs to try and get away. In fact, turns around to chase. That is pretty greedy. And of course, Liquid will just get themselves back. So Thug doesn't go down, but just about everybody else on the side of Spider Pigs does. And Liquid will be pretty happy with that one. tempo from Liquid here as well. They're going again, and they want to try and find themselves D&D as he gets tossed back, broke down the cogs, but this man is most certainly dead as the clockwork gets dropped. Great little jump from Liquid, and they might be looking in towards Roshan right now. Not without, well, I mean, they've got Dark Ascension in 15 seconds. There might be some temptation to go for this, but it would be very, very risky without their clock. And okay. Okay.
So sweet.
Yeah, this is a Liquid pause, by the way. But yeah, no, that's definitely going to give them the time they need to reflect, do a bit of deep breathing exercise, and think, right, what do we need to do, and how do we need to do it? But Liquid almost certainly getting this Roshan here as they move into the pit after a pretty big kill for D&D. Tombstone holding on to the Nimbus. Might want to see if anyone approaches, but it just goes down so quickly to the Morphling. This guy's an absolute beast. I'll throw the Blood Rage onto him as well, just to get him extra beefy. And they're actually taking Noob here. They want to try and find the kill into the Night Stalker. Both the Nimbus and the Thunderbolts. Double Nimbus coming down. There is the Morphling Axe. Noob, though, able to pick himself out of the circle of depth. He might actually survive. Oh no, Boxi. Boxi wants it. Boxi's coming, and he's going to chop him up for dinner. Down goes Noob and LeBron, and they're not even done yet. Taiga with the toss back on the Medusa. Lady Snake is in some trouble. She's going to have to pop the Stone Gate, try and get herself out of this one. The TP away, cancelled out by the Apex from the Boxi, but the DNT comes in with the cogs. Back to back Boxi. Boxi with a 4-star over the cliff, try and keep himself away. Trees will come down, eaten through cleanly by Boxi. He's going to be able to get himself out, and another toss back on Medusa. Thug can't catch her, breaking inside the two circles. She will go down. Thug falls, and that is a huge, disastrous series of events from the Spider Pigs. They seemed to believe that Liquid weren't going to go and chase out of the pit, but Liquid didn't care. They had the Morphling in the pit. They knew they were taking it regardless, and they were happy to send everybody else down to go and kill off the rest of the Spider Pigs, and that cost them dearly. And it's not even over. Boxi to D&D having a bit of fun together. Yeah, no, they're good. They're good.
For the twins.
She is something else as they, oh my goodness, a double Nimbus, what is this?
Middle tower is
They
under
get
attack.
destroyed, Noob doesn't know what hit him, thunder clouds come overhead to the side of the Spider Pigs here as they enter a very dark storm.
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle
They're
tower
trying to go for the
has
toss
fallen.
back. Oh, the Manta from Thug saves him. And actually with the swap onto Taiga is actually going to put him into the grave instead. So Taiga, you know, a nice idea. They thought they could go for this one with the, given the vision with the Tombstone and the Thunder God, but unfortunately a nice little Manta from Thug catches him out a bit. Oh.
A gift from the goddess.
Wow. Yeah, no surviving that one. Curry's gonna go and grab Thug, his Scardy. He's gonna be happy meanwhile. D&D and Mitch were on a little bit of a hunt there, but weren't able to find anything. Oh, telescope. Sorry, but the telescope for the side of Spider Pigs is ridiculous. So, who?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, I think so as well. They've they kind of got caught out early on in the 5-minute mark, and first 5-10 minutes was really rough. But after that point, they weren't worried. As Taiga comes in, he's just gonna find the easy kill onto the Boranija. Gets absolutely slapped by Thug. Might be looking to fight this one, jumping forward, go for the right, gets a hook shot on third down. They're trying to stop him being able to get off this tombstone, but he's gonna be able to throw it down regardless of Noob. Gets up a Boxi. Boxi just TPs himself away though. Thug kills the Taiga, but DMZ will go down as well. And iNsania's gonna lose his life as Thug just whittles away at him, and now looks over and has got a couple of tasty little nimbites take out. Yum yum. More gold for Thug, but at the same time he is being peppered by both miCKe and qojqva, the double Zeuses, just throwing out those spells. So, well, forced back on the side of Spider Pigs, but not a cry and shame that fight for them. I think they're okay with it. You know, they are giving away a lot of nimbuses, right? Like, they keep trying to go for these kills, and yeah, it's a stormy game.
Thanks.
Well, she's got a hurricane pike, yeah. Agreed. Yeah, it does hurt if you're erupted up, but yeah, she's a big lady, she can take it. And in they go, have a toss straight out onto Noob. Noob gonna pop the BKB, try and get himself away. Swap gonna come out from LeBron as well, and they will be able to keep him alive. LeBron might not be so lucky as the Atos comes down, and LeBron gets killed off by miCKe. There's now a mega kill streak, 9-2-8, as he overtakes the Medusa on the KDA score, as well as
Radiant's
the
top tower has fallen.
Taiga, just the constant finder of these kills, constantly searching, looking, but might now be found here as Taiga just gets caught out by DMZ. He's got that battery assault. He's going to come down onto himself, but unfortunately can't get on the blink afterwards. Right clicks are coming through though. Same kind of forced up the might keep him alive. He's going to try to stay on the front lines. Now that BKB gets completely wrecked. Thug has to pop the stone gate to get herself away. Spider Pigs now need to leave. The TP on the high ground from Thug will complete. He's going to get out. Okay, Mitch maybe. Oh, just about gets away. But still 3 heroes dead. And all I hear after in that team fight is why.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Down comes one Nimbus, down comes two. Counting with Liquid has never been more painful as they bring down LeBron. He swaps himself out just to save Thug, but Thug's just like, what do I do? How do I play into this? So painful.
Isn't this best served now?
Yeah. Very hard to react. She doesn't want to go for a BKB, but at the same time, at this point, does she really have a choice?
And it's up.
Coming down to the point where I think that might be the only way to carry this game as they look forward onto iNsania. iNsania going for a bit of a warning mission, might be punished though, it's taking some time. Again, those Nimbuses just being so annoying, and they're going to get the kill into DMZ instead. Meanwhile, Bitch just hanging on the front lines, very tanky with the Solar Burst, Mech, and Pipe, but they're still getting the kill on to iNsania eventually. Thug just trying to hold these high ground areas. There is a buyback coming out from iNsania though. Thug just really wants to just hold back the side of Liquid as iNsania comes TPing through onto the shrine. Buddy, this one might be the right idea as Noob's doing a great job on zoning out Taiga, and they'll be able to get the dive back onto iNsania dead for 75 seconds, but Noob does kind of die here, trying to fight 3 versus 1. The rest of the team couldn't make their way over, and now Taiga comes in, there's a damage on to the Medusa's, trying to get himself away from the Stone Gate, trying to get himself out. Not going to happen though. miCKe just taking down everyone right now, swapping between the Zeus and the Morphling forms, doing so much damage, and it will be a rampage for miCKe if he can get on something. They'll even feed him across, toss him over, give him the rampage. miCKe takes down everybody.
The next label play. The next label play. The next label play.
Что сейчас произошло?
My god, Medusa. So let's have a look at the
Radiant's
damage
top
taken by
tower is
Medusa in
under
that
attack.
last fight. 181 physical damage, not very much. 112 pure damage, not very much. 3,000 magical damage. My goodness, and they have a pipe.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top tower is
Liquid
under
are some
attack.
brutal wizards this game as they're using their magical abilities to absolutely tear apart the spider pigs. And
Radiant's
she's still
top
not queuing up
tower
that
is
BKB.
fallen. Radiant's top
Rapier.
barracks are under attack.
Yep. 10% less off 3,000 was what, 300 damage resisted. That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah. Taiga, 3-man avalanche in with the ultimate as well. They just move immediately. Thug is going to be able to turn a couple of them to stone, but it doesn't have the damage to bring them down afterwards. Now being controlled as in comes the Morphling with proper way to get Thug out of danger. It's going to be enough. Thug just trying to desperately hold his ground as Night Stalker comes back in, getting on top of miCKe, trying to do something, but it's just not enough. miCKe is too damn tanky, turns into the Zeus form, blows up Thug with a Adaptive Strike, moving on to Mitch, gets another triple. Is he going to get a double rampage? He looks like he's heading that way as he moves across the noob, but the GGs have been dropped. Toss across miCKe, gets himself another ultra kill. My god, there is no stopping Liquid. Spider Pigs, they realize it, they call it game 1. It goes to Team Liquid. Spider Pigs, they showed a lot of promise in this first game here. They really did. I mean, early game.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Team Liquids
Radiant
turn
team
to
ban.
ban. Team Liquids
Radiant
turn
team
to
pick.
ban. Team Liquids turn to pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, что сейчас произошло?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Keeper of the light.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Liquids turn to ban. Team Liquids turn to pick.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Mereska has arrived.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Radiant team back.
Ай-яй-яй-яй, что сейчас произошло?
Phantom Assassin.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Ай-яй-яй-яй, что сейчас произошло? Ай-яй-яй-яй, что сейчас произошло?
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Tiny.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？队友呢？
Prepare for battle.
The next label play. The next label play.
哎，队友呢？队友嘞？哎，队友呢？队友呢？队友呢？
My apologies.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Should have seen that coming. Lights out for you.
Thank you very much to Zayori, and we're gonna get straight into the game here as we already have some action coming down as they tried to jump the Bloodseeker. Oh no! I thought Feeble was gonna intro that one. You know, he got shy, chickened out. No, I'm just kidding. I was definitely muted. But we did have some action coming. As the Bloodseeker ended up very nearly going down as Liquid tried to make a movement straight off the bat. Meanwhile, it looks like LeBron's going to be able to grab the bounty runes here, and yeah, it's going to be 2 for 2. It's all very boring, so that's going to give us a chance to get our takes on the game. I mean, personally, I like Spider Pigzs' draft here in game number 2. Again, I think they're drafting very well. Whether they'll be able to follow up on a performance after game 1, I'm not sure, but you know, I'm just looking for a good game of Dota from these guys.
The next label play. The next label play.
Really now, you should have seen that coming.
Oh, nice dagger. I'm sorry, a skewer under the tower. The dagger's slowing down as well. Taiga losing a lot of HP down the bottom lane. Can they finish the job? Dagger comes through, right click from the blonde lane. Will draw first blood again. LeBron's going to be very happy with that one, especially because this is supposed to be a difficult lane. Laning a Magnus into a Dark Willow is just, you're going to lose that harass war. So LeBron needed to make this play, but that's absolutely huge for them.
Rolling out.
He is. Chug, chug, chug. Meanwhile, Thug gonna get jumped. Oh no, the spear drags him through the bramble maze. That hurts. And then we'll be able to bring him down. Beautifully timed by Boxi and Taiga to bring down the Phantom Assassin. It is non-stop action down here in this bottom lane as LeBron trying to trade up with Taiga. Taiga is going to have a bramble maze available in a couple of seconds. LeBron's going to be a little bit cautious. He will back himself away, trying to sidestep the bramble maze here. Oh, he walks into it though. Taiga, he's got the right click. The Shadow Remnant will be enough. He gets another. Thug coming in, looking for some revenge. I mean, he's got the Phantom Strike and another dagger available, but I'm not sure Boxi is going to let him have it with that spear available. Thug can't come forward, so they are just going to have to accept they've just lost 2 heroes in a row, thus tilting the lane back in Liquid's favor. Nope. Taiga's just styling. They are indeed. Meanwhile, over towards the middle lane, we've got Noob laning into qojqva. Visage, not a hero we've seen a lot of recently. It's fallen out of popularity pretty severely. What's caused them to pick him up in this game?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
My brush.
Top lane, we have DNZ drop in. Bloodseeker wants to finish the job with miCKe here, but with the South coming out, miCKe is going to be able to sidestep the Blood right quite easily. Mitch, he needs to finish the job. Unfortunately, iNsania's just bashing away at the back of him, throws in the Illuminate. One comes out from Mitch. Keeping in mind, but miCKe's come back in. He's got the stun available in 2 seconds. Mitch could be in some real hot water right now as he goes up to that high ground, drops the Blood right, but miCKe will be able to sidestep it easily and get a kill with the Stormhammer in the process. Another disaster up in the top lane for the Spider Pigs.
Oh, they're not going to be expecting this.
No, I mean, he might go for the plus 25 movement speed at level 20. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So good.
Many thanks.
Exactly what you want.
All's fair.
Yeah. I mean, I think Sven's going to get a whole lot of touch in the next patch. I certainly hope so anyways, but not saying I don't enjoy some Superman Sven. You want down to the bottom lane, we've got a bit of action going on. They're trying to finish off the Dark Willow. She's pretty low on the side of Taiga. They're actually going to get the cliff out onto Boxi. Throws him up in the hill as they kill on Taiga, forcing the TP out from the Mars. Well, they get some revenge. Some big revenge here, in fact, as they get themselves a kill and both the bounty runes, resulting in it's going to be all 4. They get all 4 bounty runes inside of Spider Pigs. Meanwhile, up at top, just a little bit of foreplay going on. Nothing extreme coming out in the top lane. They're just playing around with some spells. So yeah, Spider Pigs, they get themselves. I mean, this has been a wild laning phase so far. There's been so much trading going on, so much killing. Oh, miCKe, he wasn't ready as they managed to get in with the inks. Well, the stun will come off. Noobie's holding back on the top for the maximum amount of lockdown. miCKe, though, he's not dead. He's actually trying to turn around for the Bloodseeker. Might be able to finish the job. No, never mind. Tree grab comes through, and they will take down the Sven. Big boy down. He's going to have to TP back in towards mid to defend this tower, though. In fact, DNZ's going to be the one to come through and try and stop qojqva doing too much damage to the tower. But him and his familiars are certainly getting to work here.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, qojqva's doing work already, but it's going to be interesting to see what he can do coming out into that early mid, especially with the advantage he's got in the middle lane as he is kind of rocking it so far. Noob not really getting much of a put in to this middle lane. I mean, he's getting fun. He's happy enough, and that rotation was pretty big as well. Maybe we'll see another one with the haste.
Haste.
Naughty. Talking of killing, Noob finds his haste rune, runs into the enemy jungle and finds a nice little kill onto the Coddle. Nice easy kill for the Tiny to bring down.
Look out for fallen rocks.
队友呢？队友嘞？队友呢？队友呢？
Yeah, they are coming pretty deep here. I mean, they've got this arena. It looks like he really wants to throw down the arena of blood. Meanwhile, LeBron trying to hide in the trees, but gets spotted out and stunned up. Now looking for some revenge, though. Noob comes across. Arena defensively used by Boxi to try and help him get away. And he's going for the TP out, and he's going to be able to connect on that one. Unfortunately, Noob not quite in range of the avalanche, and it was still on cooldown as well. So, a little bit interesting as Noob's rotation kind of gets wasted, but they're just plonking DNZ mid again. He does have to play very carefully into these familiars, but he's still getting a good amount of XP from this.
The next label play.
And they get the Observer. And Noob gets a free kill. Wow.
Live on.
Oh my god, there's so much going on here. qojqva gets a kill at mid onto DNZ, gets him under the tower. You know, you gotta respect the familiars. Can't really blame him for falling once or twice though, because his hero is just so out of meta right now that you're probably not used to playing into it. But yeah, we'll just blast you down
Radiant's
if you
middle
call out.
tower is under attack.
So what are these Pigzs' timings? He looks like, I mean, he's got a crown, he's got a Blightstone, could be going for anything at this point, has nothing queued up, he's keeping us guessing. What's your predictions on what qojqva's going to build and how he's going to play?
Doesn't even describe it. You can get blood from a stone.
Well, bottom, the kill on Tanub is successful as they drop down with their spells. Taiga and Boxi just linking up together to bring down the Tiny. Yep, so those drums come out, and he's actually heading in towards a pipe pretty quickly. Interesting. We'll see how it works out. Generally, when we see visitors, you know, they tend to be very playing on map, just trying to make a lot of peace and push down some towers. And then the team fights, you know, you're strong, and then you get that level 15 talent of Soul Assumption hits 2 targets, and you become very, very strong. The damage output there is just pretty insane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Noob's running in, really wants to find him. They got to bring him down quickly though. Luckily, so not too big of a threat, but it looks like Noob's going to get it turned around upon now as Irina comes down. He'll get that kill. Rupture out from Boxi as he just chills inside his arena. Says, come at me, Noobs. You want to kill me? Now miCKe comes in from the side, popping the God Strength, tearing DNZ apart. Stun's going to land onto the Grimstroke as miCKe backs himself away. Doesn't want to leash up to anyone. With that ultimate from the Grimstroke will do so, but now runs out. DNZ going to get cut up by the Sven. Then we'll get the return kill onto Taiga. The Crate Dagger comes through from Thug. Thug now needs to leave. He can jump back to the creep. Doesn't really want to do so as there's a big red angry miCKe looking for him right now. The slow's got to come out from the side. Is there anybody coming to help him? There is Mitch. What can he do? Well, he can be a blink target. Will be that. Insania is ready. Misses with the Illuminate, but it looks like Thug will surely fall here as they catch him with the God's Rebuke, and a Sphere to the face will put an end to Thug. Meanwhile, LeBron tries to go for the charge back onto miCKe. miCKe doesn't care though. Insania now hitting level 6 and dropping down the lamp, but everyone else on the side of Spider-Pig's going to back themselves away, and it looks like this won't be the end of this engagement, or will it? This move's kind of looking forward, but surely this is done now. Surely this is all they can do.
Is under attack.
Interesting fight.
Dire structures are fortified.
A bounty which my matriarch will prize.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, qojqva's kind of just chilling. He's not interested in his engagements, which does really surprise me. I mean, I would have thought a Visage would be very active. Meanwhile, Thug jumping up on top of Insania from the top lane. This guy has zero chilling. Wants to bring down the big man on his horse once again here, but meanwhile, there's Marina in the back. That's going to catch out Boxi. On this Magnus, so Spider-Pig's feeling very confident chasing for more as they chase back the side of Team Liquid. A lot of tempo on the side of Spider-Pigs. They are here to fight, and they are doing exactly that as they drop that blink in. Insania just absolutely wrecked by Noob. Leveraging the high ground, 7 them very, very nicely as they bring down the obs.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Room plus the inks. Well, I mean, Taiga, good night. There he goes. The fairy is dead. Meanwhile, DNZ having some melee problems, but Mitch is going to be able to take down one of them for a decent chunk of gold as they continue the aggression onto DNZ, and the Spear is going to catch him and bring him down. Meanwhile, Noob, though, once more, another ink swell, another kill. Gets it, but now he needs to get himself away. Going in towards the trees, going for the TP out. The Familiar is going to be on top of him, though. Can they stun him in time? No, they cannot. A little bit slow from qojqva, and that's going to be a nice TP wave for the Tiny as he gets himself to safety. And this whole time, the PA, she's just farming behind them with the Empower, just chilling, enjoying life.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. scanning.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty haphazard from Liquid, but it also feels like they're having a bit of fun here as well. They know that miCKe is still farming very, very well. He is a net worth leader, so they don't seem to be too worried about what's going to happen to them in the following minutes if they do end up messing up some fights. They view it as okay. Meanwhile, iNsania, interestingly, is going for a Vanguard. Vanguard Kotl.
Dire's bottom tower
Not
is
something
under
I'm
attack.
familiar with. Yeah, well, it's either Crimson or Abyssal. Abyssal Kotl. Here we go, kids. Strap yourselves in. Boxi jumping in, throws down the arena with the TNT mid, but unfortunately misses the spin. It's coming a little bit open here, but then would come with that big damage, going to make the block TNT. Mitch in some trouble as well. Taiga's going to chase him down. There is a rupture out, but they don't seem to care at all, as they will be able to drop Mitch easily. And that's going to be a nice couple of kills to the side of Liquid. They're able to get out on the Tiny, it seems, and meanwhile Thug's firing elsewhere very nicely, but at the same time, still 2 nice kills from Liquid, and it opens up a bit more of the map for them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Oh, Thug could be in some trouble. Boxi has himself in, connects just about with the spear. I mean, that was close, but it does work. And now with the fear coming out onto PA, Taiga positions it perfectly, and that is going to be Thug brought down.
Used more
That's the important one. Meanwhile, elsewhere, LeBron is having troubles. LeBron is going to come in and try and help him out here. Meanwhile, the X1 gets dropped onto Mitch. Mitch is not about committing too hard to this one. As Boxi comes in the backline, another great spear coming down, pinning Mitch down in that little finger of death. Meanwhile, Grim, he's also going to get killed off by miCKe. Another 2 kills going the way of Liquid as they are kind of just taking over this map right now.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh no, oh no. The target has been found, and this one's going to be Noob as he is completely surrounded, turns around with the toss. It won't be enough to keep him alive though, although that said, Thug gets a kill elsewhere on the map, but could also be in some trouble himself. Taiga gets on top of him. The RP is dropped from LeBron as they try to surround him. A nice little rail out from the she's gone. Thug gets a double, and even going to grab himself a nice little familiar, and also donating one towards the charity of DNC as well, so pretty good, pretty good. PA gets a little bit whilst the Tiny dies elsewhere on the map. Desolator PA could be an option.
Dire are scanning.
Hey, iNsania, how's it going? Unfortunately, it's dropped the NATO's on 10 blood rush going to connect as well. They should be able to bring down the Coddle without committing a loss. It's never going to bring him down. TNT's going to die instead. Meanwhile, the Coddle's still alive. Mitch really wants to come in and finish the job, but there's too much damage coming away from the dude. So as Boxi puts him out, kills him off, got a kind of spear, puts an end to him, and now Noob's going to get stunned by the Curse Crown as well. Does have a blink dagger to get himself away. Nearly sends up Thug in the process, but doesn't do so as he moves in towards the trees. Liquid still chasing. Will they be able to find him is a question. He is duking them pretty nicely here. The whole team of Liquid giving chase, and they will not find him. But oh, they might have found someone else instead. LeBron, he's getting chopped up. See you later. Gets the spear off. Okay, nice little skewer at the very last second. Going to force Boxi to blink down from there, but with a blink dagger, it's still going to mean a hole there. Life goes on, and now, oh no, Liquid, they are into that pit. They need to do something about this, but their big team fighter is dead. Yeah, they've got a blood rights to view into the pit, but they're just going to drop down the Ignis Fighters on top of the Roshan to try and stop them jumping into it. They want to try and give it a go, but the Roshan goes down. miCKe picks up the Aegis, now looks at revenge. Oh, beautiful arena comes out from Boxi, cutting off Thug, and Mitch and DND will all fall together. together. 3 heroes dead on the side of Spider Pig straight off the bat. Noob just trying to run himself away. They won't keep chasing the Tiny, I don't think, but still Liquid. They take Rich out and they take 3 heroes. Oh, Spider Pigs, you know, they look so good. They look so, like, excitable in game number 1, and in game number 2, they just seem to be falling apart at the seams here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, and you don't want to be giving those away, but at the same time you can't turn up to the fights either. It's too damn scary, so really out of options here on the side of Spider Pigs. They just got to try and play together, hope they can make something magical happen, but that's looking like a bit of a pipe dream at this point with qojqva. That's scary, scary village coming through, layering on the stuns onto the Magnus. A spear from Boxi and a Gozu will finish him off. The Magnus gets dropped and another kill into the basket of Team Liquid as they take the bottom tower in the same time. Yeah, just a nice little drop from the Tiny. He's still able to do some stuff, especially with the help of the Grimstroke.
Follow me!
But unfortunately, it's not enough to give them much hope. And they might try and make a smoke of this. They certainly will. Noob, LeBron, DNZ, the little hope train coming out with the Radiant side of the map. Let's see if they can find anybody.
That's exact.
Yeah. Very interesting. And they go there. They're going to find the nice little Taiga kill. Once again, just going for the easy ones, but unfortunately there might be a bit of retribution now coming out from the Team Liquid as Boxi gets off that arena once again. They're trying to make some sort of play on the side of Spider Pig. There's nothing to be done. miCKe's going to jump in and cleanly kill off Noob as DNZ gets killed by qojqva. Liquid now looking forward for more, but I mean, Spider Pigs are just leaving. They are just gone, but that said, Familiar's controlling up Magnus. Another great spear from Boxi. The Blood Rider's down. He's going to stop him. You betcha not. miCKe comes in, finishes off the kill. Looking towards the tier 2 tower. Look at how quickly it goes down. My goodness, it's pushing power from Liquid. They might be knocking on the high ground right now. They most certainly are.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified.
It's a sad time to be a pig. But so that, a bit of flag. We're gonna pause up. What's that?
Power.
Down here, yeah, there we go. They get the kill onto the Visage with relative ease. And Spider Pigs, well, I mean, they're going to be able to take over a bit of this. Also, that Aegis timer is looking kind of low now as well. In fact, it's gone. It's gone a little while ago, so... Wait, no, it's not. I've got a bug. That's interesting. 40 seconds? Thank you. This lag seems to be doing some strange things. Indeed, indeed. Thankfully, we have seemed to have put those behind us, although we could have had some connection issues. But at the same time, I think most people have been having some connection issues recently. The server's been struggling as of late. Maybe some experimentation going on in the back lines, but who knows? Yeah, with his Aegis going down, it's kind of nice that that qojqva's death is going to overlap the Aegis. It really means that Liquid won't really be able to do much in this time frame. And maybe Spider Pigs can drag themselves back into this one, but they are trailing by 13k gold. I mean, their Phantom Assassin isn't nearly as rich as I'd like her to be. No, she's got to avoid the Sven like at all costs in the next fight. Otherwise, she will just get slapped down into oblivion. Meanwhile, iNsania, I mean, he's just farming. Like, he's just playing the farming 5, loving life, heading towards the solar crest at an alarming rate. He's actually got more CS than the Tiny does. 93 on the, or 97 now on the Coral versus the 81 of the Tiny. Because, you know, he's just been killing. Tiny's just been looking to make kills, make space, get heroes, and ignore the farm.
Look out for fallen rocks!
Yes.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Feels rather likely. AC helping out Sven quite a lot. You know, the one way which Sven is going to die in these fights, if he's caught without Warcry by the PA with her anti-armor, he will die very quickly if that's the case, but doing so is very, very difficult. And without 15 armor from Warcry up, they're not going to be able to bring him down, and the AC is going to help mitigate that massively as well. Meanwhile, they're jumping iNsania at mid. I mean, this is a very rich Connell. They will be able to bring him down, but now Liquid's coming in. They're looking for revenge. Arena is perfect. Onto both Thug and Tiny, and now the Fear comes in on top. They've already taken down Thug, and Tiny plasters his face into the side of the arena, gets brutally killed, and now they get on top of the Bloodseeker as well. Superman comes flying on through, scoops up another kill, and miCKe and his big foul sword take down 3 heroes. DNZ on the run. They might not be done here as DNZ gets netted up, and in he comes. miCKe comes through, gets himself the ultra. Mitch is going to run himself away. He should be okay. Oh my god, what am I talking about? It's Ben. Of course, I care. They're skewing back into the fountain. Taking bit of one. He's going to die. RP gets used, but does not connect as they try to run themselves away. But this could be really bad for the side of Liquid. They might have been up more than they could chew. Boxi going for the TP away. Taiga won't be so lucky as he gets killed, but Boxi will get himself out. Meanwhile, qojqva's just trying to deal with the buildings, trying to play some objective-based gameplay, but LeBron's coming through with that skewer, trying to find him, trying to bring him down. Does have a shockwave to drag him back in a little bit. qojqva trying to turn it around, but there's a root coming out from Mitch with the Blood Right coming out on top of him as well. iNsania coming back into the mix. He's got an ultimate, so they should both get themselves away here. I doubt there's much more chasing they can really do. LeBron trying to go for the skewer play though. Does manage to grab out qojqva. iNsania sighs and says, fine, I'll drop my ultimate down, and Noob Blinker is going to get caught out by iNsania's blinding light as well. Doing a lot of work in this cuddle to cover the retreat of the qojqva, and it does look like they will be able to get themselves to safety.
What a bounty! I must have them all.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Liquid are invading here, but they've got a double damage bottled up and ready to go on the PF. She can get off her BKB. She can do some serious work this fight. Really get a trouble blur as they jump forward onto Mitch. Mitch's going to be the main target here. Meanwhile, the Eels comes out onto the fence and assassin. She wants to beat the BKB. Turns it around with double damage, but Boxi, he just doesn't care. He puts up his shield and just ignores her. Thug's entire BKB duration is going to get completely wasted. This wasn't the game plan at all. In fact, she cut the DD before she got Yules to the U. They just got purged immediately. Oh no, that is just tragic. And well, Noob is going to join this PA in death here as another Yules comes down, and when he comes back to the EF, he's going to get taken down very, very quickly. In fact, miCKe just running circles. Doesn't even feel the need to slap him here, as Noob is going to fall. miCKe moves into the tier 1 tower, but this game may well just be over here.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Take away the temptation. Oh wow. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. He used it before his BKB, so sad. Boxi. He's very wise to Magna's shenanigans. Mag once again trying to go for the skewer back, gonna get punished for it as he gets taken down. Buyback is available to the Mag. They'll have everybody else available to fight in 2 seconds, so if they want to buy back on the Mag, that is. Let's see what they can do here. iNsania, buddy. Okay, well, that was a bit suicidal. Fighting with a man down now. The 5 versus 4.
Radiant's middle tower
They're actually going to get chased away here. And I was saying that. Mag's going to get, the Boxi's going to get left behind. He throws down the arena, does miss the spear onto the BKB PA. So he's just going to try and moonwalk his way out of this situation. But unfortunately, he can't be saved from that. qojqva, meanwhile, he's having some fun. He jumps into the front line, throwing down a couple of soul assumptions onto the heroes here. Tiny is getting peppered. And now in comes a Sven. Beautiful RP, but unfortunately a beautiful lens. Fear from Taiga. He's going to completely defuse the situation as Mitch is going to get killed off. Sven just ripping through everybody, one hero at a time. Thug's going to die. LeBron's going to follow. Now they'll get the ultra kill on the Sven. No rampage, but who needs it when you've got a game instead? And the series will go to Team Liquid.
Victory.